Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here and welcome back to another FWTR video. We have the new Halloween patch note for the 19th of October. Let's dive right into it and check it out together. Alright, so first things first, new content, Sky Brewery. So there's a vampire murder case dungeon. Wow. Alright, so they are opening up the Sky Brewery again. That's pretty cool. Alright, so condition will be available upon clearing 3-4. I believe that's somewhere in the Arc continent, the 3rd region, 4th map in that region, something along those lines. Could be Fus or Tezen area, can't even remember. How to enter? You can't even spell enter correctly, come on. Sky in the library, vampire murder case. Dungeon stage in total of 4 stages. Stages similar to World Conquest, unlike the existing defense mode dungeons at Sky Brewery. The final stage of Vampire Murder Case will be available after server maintenance, which is somewhere on the 26th of October, Thursday. Meanwhile, you can participate in the Facebook event. And guess who is the real murderer? Wow, we have one more Facebook event, and if you guess it right, you get additional crystals. Woohoo! Clap, clap, clap. Alright. So dungeon rewards, gold plus red gemstones. They are bringing back the red gemstones. New items at the Sky Brewery. Wow! Just wow! New items. We have Camellia gin fragments. Camellia. What? Isn't Camellia available in the battle arena? So now we can buy more of her gin fragments. Cool, cool. So we have a couple of Detective Holmes, Sergeant John, Dreamy Father Pan, Girl from Great Mansion, Girl's Diary. I'm not sure what. Some of these are costumes and I think the last 3 are equipments. Girl Who Dreamed of Freedom. So we have the Dreamy Feather Pan, Girl from Great Mansion, Girl's Diary. So this thing increase attack by 6%. Alright. And increase directional advantage by 5%. Wow, and it's a slot 1. It's pretty strong actually. Attack 6%, alright. You're getting directional advantage by 5%. So it's a pretty decent set. And it's not limited to anyone. There's no condition. So pretty cool. Looks like a pretty solid set to me. Alright, new hero, Vampire Camellia. Oh, so that's who Camellia is. Camellia's gin fragments. So Camellia is this girl, not to be confused with the other Camellia. So we have 2 Camellia now. So this is Vampire Camellia, and the other one is Camellia. Good job, Nexon. Good job. Why? What's with all these similar names? Come on. We just have Kai and Kai Kiske. So now we have Camellia. Camellia? Whatever. Alright, let's check out the skills. So first skill, Transfusion Ritual. Attacks enemies and recovers HP equal to percentage of attack for allies in its range. Also charms enemies and a chance for a certain number of turns. Alright, not bad. So we have a percentage chance and recovers HP as well. Alright, first of all, she is a rock type support hero. A rock type support hero. There are not many rock type support hero that I can think of. Belle, Celestial are pretty much cancerous, and Shushu is a pretty decent rock type support hero. But I wonder if she can actually replace her. Looks like they might have different roles. Curse of Bloodline. Second skill? What? Alright, so this is first skill. And this is first skill. Fun skill. Second. 1 and D. I'm confused. Which is the first skill? This one or this one? Come on. Come on, man. Alright, this has got to be the second skill. What's up with all this typo error? Jeez, man. Attacks enemies in its range with chance of inflicting blood curse effect on them for a certain number of turns. If if the target is already inflicted with Blood Curse, weakens them, making them susceptible to more damage for a certain number of turns. Sounds cool, sounds cool. Mother's Embrace gives an ally within range the blessings of Vampire to increase attack for the turn. Increase chance of being attacked by decrease all incoming damage. Alright, so it can decrease all incoming damage. Grants the blessing of Vampire, damaging all enemies inflicting by the Blood Curse by when the blessed ally receives damage from an enemy. Sounds very confusing, but as long as there's a chance for her to decrease incoming damage, that's pretty good, man. I'm cool with that. So this is the third skill. Alright, cool. So passive skill, Ancient Bloodline, inflicts Blood Curse effect on all enemies within 2 tile range of Camellia. 2 tile, alright, 2 tile. Blood Curse deals back to all enemies affected by Blood Curse whenever Camellia receives damage from an enemy. Camellia decreases enemies' skill range. Wow, so she can actually decrease an enemy's skill range. I believe their skill range is more than 2, then you can decrease it to 1. But what if it's 1? Will it become 0? I don't think so, right? Come on. So most likely 1 will remain at 1. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Awakening skill, Bloody Ball. Attacks enemies in its range, inflicts Blood Curse for a certain number of turns. Blood Curse deals back at the enemy whenever Camellia receives damage from an enemy. This effect cannot be lifted. 2 new heroes awaken. Awesome, man. We have Muang. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Awakening skill. Gas tank explodes. Inflicts damage to the enemies and allies. If allies are included in the attack, target's critical damage taken by enemies within range are increased, and inflicts burn on enemies for a certain number of turns. Burn targets inflict damage on all allies in a 1 tile range at the beginning of each turn. Alright, burning poison. Sounds pretty cool. Serendi as well. Wow, wow. Wow, cool, man, cool. Attacks enemies in its range with a chance of disarming them for a certain number of turns. Alright, or charming them. If there are more than a certain number of enemies within range, it deals additional damage equal to the percentage of enemy's max HP, and Serendi recovers her HP. So there's HP percent damage right here, so that's pretty cool to see. Alright, so some rebalancing as well. So let's have a look at Muang's skill. Melt Armor. I believe this is a passive skill. So Muang's spark can melt the armor of enemies, so 680 defense will be ignored and damage will be inflicted. So after gaining Pyromaniac buff, Muang ignores additional 4500 defense! What? That's a lot, man! And gains 30% attack increase! But what is a Pyromaniac buff? Alright, let's read on. Detonation, first skill. Shoots flames at targets in front, attacking enemies at 136.9% attack and or allies at 25.6% attack. If allies are included in the attack targets, Muang gains Pyromaniac buff for 2 turns. Alright, so every time Muang includes allies within his range of attack, so he's getting this buff, which will additionally decrease 4500 defense and 30% attack increase. That's a lot. Wow, that's a cool buff, but kind of risky. You have to include your allies in it. Showers enemies with hellish flames, attacking enemies at 172.8% attack. Alright, they are increasing that. It was 145% previously. And allies at 26.7%. Alright, it deals additional damage over time at 80.5% for 2 turns. If allies are included, Muang gains Pyromaniac buff for 2 turns. And explosive gas. This is the third skill. Detonates a gas barrel, envelops targets in fire, attacking enemies at 190.3% attack and allies at 35.2% attack. Decreases attack by 35% for 2 turns. If allies are included, Muang gains Pyromaniac buff. Alright, sounds pretty cool that this Pyromaniac buff is like a buff for Muang, so he is gonna get that 4500 defense ignore, which is incredible. Like, it might sound little, but if you were to apply that to something like a guild raid boss, I believe it's going to differentiate your score and boost your score significantly. I'm pretty sure that will happen. So let's have a look at Serendi's skill changes. So natural affinity, I believe this is the passive skill. So 2 higher movement and 14% attack when HP is 80% or more, still the same. So they are adding if Serendi is in the field. Alright, field tile, final skill power increased by 20%. Alright, pretty cool. Much needed buff. I'm glad that she's actually receiving some buffs. Entangle, inflicts damage equal to 135.9%. Alright, no change. Torn armor, so removes 1 debuff from all allies and 1 buff from all enemies within range of the skill, and casts 26% damage. Reflection and 84% continuous healing effect. So the 84% continuous healing effect is a buff, previously with 56%, but I think that the remove buff was a nerf right here. So previously I believe you can remove all the debuffs. So right now you can only remove 1 debuff from allies, but you can also remove 1 buff from enemies within its range. So I guess the pros weigh out the cons. I'm not too sure. It's definitely a nerf for me, but not too bad of a nerf because you can remove buffs right now. So kind of cool, I guess. Pretty deadly. So this is a third skill, 190.3% damage. So that modifier has increased to 204.8%, having 80% chance to cause charm. Previously was 75% chance. And the DOT increased to 87% if enemies on the field tile immobilize the enemy by 100% chance for 1 turn. This sounds like it's a good skill for the Tower of Dawn Hell, which I was in recently. Basically, there's these slimes which they are on this grass tile. You can just immobilize them easily. So yeah, pretty cool buff, I would say. Need to look at her stats. I hope that she will get decent HP and defense to go along with her stats. So Halloween event shop, so obviously we are getting the regular stuff for daily purchase. Let's have a look at the limited purchase. So we have a couple of costumes, Ghost Bride Lena, Reaper Chenny, I believe that was available previously as well. So we have these pumpkin sets as well, pumpkin stuff, Ghost Cape, Gummy Worm Basket. So Spooky is available, Spooky, Banshee, cool, and you can purchase that Spooky set right there. Your Likeness, Perfect Gene Fragments, and a couple of interesting stuff. Alright, so Spooky and Banshee are released throughout in the Halloween event as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, so World Conquest ×2 event, Burning Hot Time. So make sure to take advantage of this EXP ×2. If you want EXP, it's Monday to Friday. If you want, Sunday as well. Alright, so we have EXP is every day except for Saturday. So if goal is Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, EXP is every day except for Saturday. Alright, cool. Hero Awakening bonus event. Alright, so if you have so right now we have 3 heroes, Camilla, Muang and Serendi. So if you recruit and awaken them, so you will get the following rewards. Pretty cool rewards. Now we are getting Awakening Golems as well for Camellia if you recruit her. Alright, Perfect Gene Fragments and 100 crystals. So you'll get a total of 300 crystals if you do all of the tasks by max awaken them to the level 70. I'm not sure if it's worth it though. Sounds like 100 crystals is not that worth it. Like, it's not that appealing as a reward to me. The noblest ones were 200 crystals per hero, so they reduced that to 100 crystals. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is 100 crystals worth it? Like, you need to, unless you have plenty of Devil's Soul and plenty of cuckoos laying around. Other than that, leveling them up to 70 max level an awakening hero is going to be quite tedious. unless you really don't have anything to do. Like for me personally, I'm currently working on Tower of Dawn Hell, so yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time before I can reach the end of the floor. Alright, so we have Camellia Premium Special Box Set Package Camellia, Camellia Basic Special Box as well. Alright, Camellia Gene Fragment times 2000, blah blah blah. So basically you can purchase Camellia Special Box. Obviously purchase limit is 1, with the exception of the set package, which you can purchase 5 times. Alright, let's have a look at the slot 3 exclusive set for Camellia. So increase crit damage when attacked by 8% for 1 turn. Pretty cool, 8% of crit damage, but you need to be attacked. So not sure how will that turn out if she is paired with Chris, because Chris usually is the one taking hits and aggroing all the enemies to attack her instead. So it's going to be kind of hard if you are using Chris in your party, so you need her to be attacked. Alright, so 3 set effect, increase attack by 60% and all allies attack by 10% during the first 3 turns. Alright, sounds pretty cool, but 10% for the first 3 turns is just I guess it's okay. I mean, not saying it's bad, but it's okay. Like, it's just for the first 3 turns. If you look at was it Ian's or Thanatos's Heroes Mark? I believe those gives more. I think one of them is 10% attack, one of them is 10% final skill power, and it's activated throughout the entire round, the entire map. Like, it's not just for the first 3 turns. So yeah, take it as what you see fit, but for me that 10% is just meh. For the first 3 turns, it's not that impressive. So that's how she looks like, pretty cool. Alright, we have Muang and Serendi Special Box as well. You can purchase them for 1 time. So there is costumes apparently if you buy this package. So Hot Pink Rocker, Defense 400, Crit Rate 200, Dark Angel Serendi, HP 1200 and Attack 380. Right, that's how Muang looks like, that's how Serendi looks like. Halloween costume. Alright, who do we have? 2017 Halloween costume box, we have Nirvana, Azrael and Deimos. So attack 475, counter rate, who cares, nobody cares about counter rate. Mana recovery for Azrael and mana recovery for Deimos, and mastery 1000 for Deimos. Wow, Deimos does have a little bit of mastery problem. I believe he has one of the lowest mastery in the game, so that should help him a bit if you are using him. Halloween costume package. So Lord, Mars, Valkyrie, Krat. Alright, if you have purchased this last time, I believe you cannot purchase them anymore, and I believe it costs around 2,200 crystals around there. So yeah, make sure you have around 2,500 to 2,700 to be safe. Alright, if you plan to purchase this. So that's how Nirvana's one look like. It reminds me of Detective Conan. Hey, Azrael. Alright, and Deimos. Is it me or that looks like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII? Man. And the Halloween costumes for the zombie version of Mars, Valkyrie and Krat. Banshee special box is available as well. If you really want, you can buy her set, her exclusive set. I don't really recommend it. Yeah, I don't really recommend buying her set. Her set is okay, but compared to Beast Rain, like, it's not like 60%, it's 30% or 40% for the first 3 turns, something around there. So yeah, I don't think it's as worth it compared to the new Heroes ones. So it's up to you, but if you were to ask me, definitely save your crystals for that. So we have Muang, Serendi and Deimos, and that's about it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed our first look at the patch notes together. So can't wait for the new Sky Brewery event. So let me know what you guys think of the Halloween event. Like, do you guys like it? I'm really excited for the new hero, the support type rock, Camilla. Come on, let me find her picture already. Alright, there she is. Yeah, really excited for her and looking forward to Serendi being awakened. I sort of have a mixed feelings for Muang. I think that, well, he's kind of good, but it requires a bit of setup if you really want to utilize him and use him correctly in BOH. So we'll have to see how it goes and how people plan to use him in their garrison team. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to me for more awesome FWTR content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.